Coming up, a new Emerson advertisement can be seen on the T.
And an update on Michelle Wu's mayoral timeline.
All of that and more today, Tuesday, November 16th.
Good morning, Emerson. I'm Danielle Fineza.
And I'm Reese. Thank you so much for waking up with us this morning.
It was a pretty cold walk over this morning, wasn't it, Caroline?
It was. You know, we unfortunately had to bring out those winter coats, which I wasn't too happy about, but we are here and happy to be here.
That's right. We are making the best of it, and we're going to jump right in to today's top stories.
That is right. Emerson's new Cluster Hire initiative aims to recruit faculty for newly created positions in the visual and media arts and writing, literature, and publishing departments. The college is looking to create a more intersectional and interdisciplinary curriculum. The hiring initiative will add 5 new full-time faculty members to teach a section of new classes. These courses will focus on the intersections of critical race, ethnic studies, and women and gender sexuality studies. This is the first hire for Emerson College and will be led by a committee of faculty on campus. This will allow for more collaboration between professors and students and will expand the course interest at Emerson.
Mayor-elect Michelle Wu will be sworn in today at City Hall. The ceremony starts at noon and comes just 2 weeks after the election. Boston's mayor typically takes office in January, but Wu's timeline was adjusted due to Marty Walsh's early departure back in March. Some of her first decisions starting today will include where to house individuals being moved from tents at the intersection of Mass and Cass and hiring a permanent police commissioner. You can watch the event streaming live at boston.gov.
2 Emerson alums crossed paths after years of graduation at the film festival last week. Melissa McLaughlin and Morton Dean both happened to submit a film into the 9th Annual Military Film Festival. Dean, now a CBS correspondent, was at the event promoting his documentary, American Medevac. McLaughlin was there promoting her film, Vietnam War Miracle. McLaughlin graduated Emerson a few years prior to Dean, but upon their meeting, it meant so much to them to see a fellow Emersonian. We congratulate them both on their success at the festival.
If you've rode the T recently, you may have noticed some familiar advertisements. Emerson's graduate programs are currently being advertised on screens in North Station, South Station, Downtown Crossing, and Government Center. The campaign targets local professionals as they commute to and from work. This marks the first time Emerson has run transit ads, something which is common among other local institutions. The ads will continue running until February of next year, so keep an eye out next time you take the T.
Emerson's dance company's Momentum Showcase took place this past weekend, marking their first live show since the pandemic. The showcase featured multiple genres of dance, from hip-hop to jazz to contemporary. The Emerson Dance Company held 2 shows, one on Saturday and one on Sunday in the Semel Theater. After rehearsing over 25 different pieces for 2 months, the EDC was ecstatic to have a live audience in front of them. Jackie Cahill, a dancer and choreographer for the Emerson Dance Company, spoke about this weekend, saying, quote, "Dancing with Emerson Dance Company live and in person this weekend was such a surreal experience. I got to dance with so many amazing people within the company and share my passion with over 200 guests in the audience. It reminded me why I love to dance. We congratulate everyone on a beautiful weekend of shows."
Emerson's 5-day Shine On campaign launched yesterday. The campaign will benefit current students and families as they continue adjusting amid the pandemic. Donations will support several funds that directly impact students, including the One Emerson Scholarship Fund, the Empower Fund, the Students Assistant Fund, and the Parents Fund. Last year's Emerson Shine Through campaign raised over $30,000 from over 500 donors. This year's donors will receive an Emerson face mask if they donate before this Friday at midnight when the campaign closes.
And now we are going to head on over to Madison Goldberg with our politics update. Madison?
Thanks, Caroline. And now for some of the latest headlines in politics for Emerson students to know. Former Trump advisor Steve Bannon turned himself into the FBI on Monday morning after facing criminal contempt charges for his refusal to cooperate with the committee investigating January 6th. Bannon appeared angry upon arriving at the FBI Washington field office, telling CNN reporters that, quote, "We're taking down the Biden regime." Bannon was charged with one count for refusal to appear at the deposition and the other for his refusal to provide documents to the House committee investigating the Capitol insurrection. And the longest-serving U.S. senator still in office, Patrick Leahy of Vermont, announced that he will not be seeking re-election for his 9th term. Leahy has served as senator of Vermont since 1975 and made his announcement at the Vermont State House, where he first announced his campaign for senator back in 1974. At 81, Leahy is the 4th longest-serving U.S. senator in history. As Senate President pro tempore, this makes him 3rd in the line of presidential succession, after the Vice President and Speaker of the House. And President Biden is expected to sign an executive order on Monday to include the Departments of Justice and Homeland Security in efforts to address the epidemic of missing and murdered Indigenous peoples. The order will be a part of the White House's first Tribal Leaders Summit and will, quote, task DOJ, Interior, and Homeland Security to address and create a strategy in 240 days for specific law enforcement issues and to provide tribal nations with support in implementing tribally centered responses as well. These efforts began in April and were led by Cabinet Secretary Deb Haaland, who is the first Indigenous person to hold her position. That's all for politics this week. Back to you two at the desk.
Thank you so much, Madison.
Coming up, Maximo Lawlor gives us an update on Boston's weather this week.
Stick with us.
Mind. The human brain is, after all, a structure. An organ made of proteins, fats, water, and other chemicals. Body.
The human of today is capable of feats that his primitive forebears could never have imagined.
Play.
A new game show that tests the limits of competitors' minds and bodies.
Hey, we're your roomies, your homies, your new living best.
We live here too.
Thanks.
Action.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's time.
7.
Oh, 7? It would mean a lot to me if you guys watch.
You only care about yourself.
I'm getting kind of worried about Charlie.
The audacity!
Promise me you're not gonna do anything weird tonight.
No, I am a koala.
Alright, come back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera 1. Camera 1, you wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take. Talent cue.
Welcome back to Emerson College. Emerson
Camera
trails
4, get a shot of the players moving across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point. As
Camera
the
2,
team
close upon the person
finishes their
shooting.
timeout. Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away and score this big one.
Camera 1, gonna close and follow them over.
Emerson trails WPI 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away.
Follow the ball, follow the ball.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson.
And now we are definitely noticing how cold it's been getting outside. So what can you tell us, Maximo? Is it officially time to bring out that winter coat?
Yeah, it's basically time to bring out that winter coat. It's looking a lot like winter. It's getting crisper and colder, and the sun goes down right as I'm walking to my 4 p.m. class. But anyways, let's take a look at these next 5 days. pretty much on today, it's going to be a chilly one. Sunny and clear. Highs in the upper 40s, lows around 30. So potentially in those freezing temperatures in the evening. And then tomorrow we see some clouds building up as the day moves on. It also warms up a little bit compared to today. Highs in the low 50s and lows in the lower 40s. But Thursday looks pretty nice temperature-wise. Showers are likely in the evening. It'll actually be pretty sunny during the day. But after 8 p.m. is when we have a 60% chance of those showers. Highs in the mid-60s and lows are around 40. On Friday, it looks like those showers may linger around during the day, but it should clear up to a pretty still evening. 50% chance of showers. Highs around 50 degrees and lows are in the lower 30s. And into the weekend, sunny during the day and cloudy at night. Highs in the mid-40s and lows in those low 30s. And again, on Friday, it looks like it could reach those freezing temperatures. So I don't know about you guys, but I will definitely be wearing 4 or 5 layers from now on. But that's weather. See you on Thursday.
Thank you so much, Maximo. I will definitely be bundling up as well.
I am right there with you, Danielle. Now, our Emerson Lions have had quite the week of games, and Jillian Kay is here to give us a rundown on just what happened in case you missed it. Jillian?
Thanks, Caroline. You know, there's never a dull moment in Emerson sports, so let's get right into this week's top stories. Both the men and women's basketball teams had a rough start to their season last week. The men fought hard in their home opener against Nichols, but they fell just 10 points short of victory, losing 80-90. A similar situation happened to the women on Sunday when they faced off against George Fox University. The Lions led the entire game, but George Fox swiped the W right from under their feet. The final score was also a difference of 10 points, Emerson losing 62-52. Tonight, the Lions are looking to redeem themselves in a thrilling doubleheader right here in the Bobby Brown Gym. First up, the men will play Gordon at 5:30 and the women will take on Brandeis at 7:30. So grab your popcorn, fill the Bobby, and get ready for a wild night because the Lions are hungry for a win. In other news, fall sports achievements were announced last week, and taking home all the accolades were the women of Emerson soccer and volleyball. Grace Cosgrove, Callie Bruce, and Simone Berrigan-Shaw were named to the NUMAC Women's Soccer All-Conference First Team. Meanwhile, freshman goalie Amara Schaub was named Second Team. For volleyball, sophomore Caroline Davis earned NUMAC Defensive Player of the Year and a spot on the All-Conference First Team. Another honorable mention was Amelia Combs, who secured a spot on the Second Team. Both squads are looking forward to training hard in the offseason and keeping the awards coming next season. And last but not least, Emerson College Quidditch is celebrating Thanksgiving early this year. This Saturday, the Massachusetts Quidditch Conference is hosting their annual Turkey Day Fantasy Tournament. Players from multiple different teams will be entered into a draft where they end up playing with an entirely new roster than what they're used to. This gives players a chance to learn and play with a wide variety of teammates. Not to mention, these fantasy teams will be coached by experienced Major League Quidditch players from the Boston Forge team. And to top it all off, the tournament will be held at Harvard Stadium. So grab some friends, hop on the tee, and head over to Harvard this weekend to cheer on your Lions. Good luck, ECQ. That's all for sports. Caroline and Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Jillian. We'll definitely be cheering on our Lions this week.
Oh, we absolutely will be. And when we come back, there's an Animal Crossing update that we have to talk about.
I'm Mary, and I'm a debater on Speechless, and you're watching the Emerson channel.
Welcome to Boston.
We're so excited to be your guide to the wacky city of Boston, Massachusetts.
Hello, I'm Paulo Seves.
And I'm Matt Finkelstein.
And welcome to Fast Forward Rewind,
the orientation show that is here to make your college experience the best it can be.
5, 6, 7, 8, President Pelton is our best friend.
President, I am my best friend.
Welcome back to Good Morning Emerson. Now let's head over to Berk Tanyel to see what's trending with an Animal Crossing update.
Hey, I'm Berk Tanyel. Did you play the new Animal Crossing update? No. New Animal Crossing update by any chance?
Nah, dog.
Well, I love the new Animal Crossing update. And we're not sponsored by Nintendo, but I thought it would be cool if we could do a little segment going around collecting the thoughts and opinions of some serious gamers who love their Animal Crossing. So let's go check it. Let's go check it out. He told me that you two have the know-abouts on the new Animal Crossing update. Am I right or am I right?
Glad you asked.
Oh, nice.
That's right. Got this right.
You got a world on there or anything?
Yeah, I do, actually.
My favorite villager from Animal Crossing is Tom Nook. What about you?
I would say Lolly. She's a cat. She tried to move off my island once, and I was like, no, you're not allowed to leave.
I mean, I have cats, but they're like a lot of work. They puke everywhere.
I really like talking to all my villagers, especially some of the new ones that have arrived on the island.
Storage. What are you doing? I have so much stuff in my house. So much. Where do I put it?
Yeah, that was always a problem in New Leaf. I hoard items.
I only know Lolly, and there's another one, Mitzi, and then of course there's Anka, but...
No wonder they want to run away. You don't even know their names. I love the new Animal Crossing update. There are a couple of things that they could have done a little better. Some technical elements and some fan service, the customizable frog chair and whatnot. But you know, that's what the future is for. We're not sponsored by Nintendo, and I'm Berk Tanyel, signing off for Good Morning Emerson.
Thank you, Berk. Now, Caroline, I haven't played Animal Crossing in a really long time, but what about you?
I can't say I've played it. I say maybe this now sparked us trying to play a game.
Yeah, I think we should try it with the new update and see what we think about it. But that's all we have for you today on Good Morning Emerson.
Yes, so come back, hang with us this Thursday morning. Have yourself a great day.